It's
Voilà.
the emotional trigger
Free
response.
Palestine, Free Palestine.
Ouais, pourquoi pas. Ça va, tu parles français?
Ça va et toi? Ouais, je parle
Ouais,
français.
ouais. T'es français ou t'es arabe ou quoi?
Non, moi je suis français. Enfin, je suis arabe, mais je suis français.
Attends, tu peux parler en anglais aussi parce que je suis dans une chambre avec plein de personnes qui parlent
Yeah, yeah,
seulement.
I can speak.
Okay, that's
Good.
fine. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Where are you from originally, or are you French originally? Like born in
I
France?
born in France.
Oh, okay. But where are your parents from? Where do they come from?
My two parents are from Morocco.
Ah, okay. Very nice. Very nice.
And you?
My dad was from Egypt and my mom was from Germany. And I live in Israel.
You live in Israel? Yeah.
Mais je suis français aussi.
Ouais, t'es français.
Yep.
Bien.
Yep.
Life is good in Israel.
Yeah, it's all right, man. You know, pretty chill, except for the war stuff. You know,
You're interested in this war? Or,
interested. I mean, it happens, and we have to deal with it. You know, we don't like it. We don't like it, but we have to deal with it.
There is some bombing in Israel or not?
I mean, we have a war. You know, so it's right now we have a ceasefire. You know.
Yeah, but it's sad for everybody.
Yeah, and where I live, there were a lot of bombs flying for a long time, but now there aren't any.
Yeah, but it's good. There is a ceasefire.
Yes,
It's a
yes.
start for
It's
a
a
better future.
100%. It's a start for a better future. Absolutely. Yes.
And you're comment dire? Je sais pas comment dire en anglais, mais
Quoi, dis en français.
c'est pas, t'as vu, moi j'ai rien à dire à toi, t'as vu, t'habites en Israël, mais genre t'es d'accord avec tout ce qui se passe et tout ou...
Oh, just because I live in Israel doesn't mean I agree with all the things, but I support our country defending ourselves. Sure, like any country would
Like you think it's defending itself
against Hamas. Sure, yeah, absolutely. We got to get rid of Hamas. Absolutely.
and you think civilian bombing is fair or not?
No, it's would never our intention to kill civilians, but it happens because they are used as hostages by the Hamas who hold them and let them die so that they can say, look, Israel killed women and babies. So it's a tactic that they use because they're terrorists. That's literally what they do.
Yeah, but in many countries in the world, we speak about genocide and that.
Yeah, because people are misinformed. They don't know what's going on. There's no genocide in Gaza, but there was a genocide on October 7th, because a genocide is the intent to kill in part or in Gesundheit, Labriut, at this way. There is an intention to kill in part or in whole a people group. That's what a genocide is. And Hamas had an intention to kill in part or in whole the Israeli people on October 7th. And they did as much damage as they could.
In what year?
In 2023, 2 years ago. So we attacked them back. Of course, we are much stronger than them, so we can hit them back harder. But we don't intend to harm their people. We tell their people to get out of the way. We send them messages. We call them. We send them SMS. We drop leaflets. We drop roof knocking bombs on the roof so that they know, leave this building now before we drop a real bomb. And most of them leave. Yeah, but then some of them are held. They're not allowed to leave. And who holds them? Hamas.
Yeah, but some of them can't leave.
Right.
Like that.
Yes, and we don't know they're in the building. We don't know they're in the building. We only see people leaving the building, and when all the people are gone, the only people we know that are left in the building are Hamas, and then we drop a bomb, and then if there's innocent people inside, then Hamas says, "Oh, look, you killed innocent people." Yeah, because you wouldn't let them leave. Of course there's innocent people dead, because the Hamas literally caused them to die.
Don't you think Hamas kill their own people?
Yes.
Or their own...
Since the ceasefire, they have publicly executed like more than 100 people, and they've killed hundreds of people in Gaza.
There is a reason they...
Yeah, they're a violent, terrorist, insane group that just wants to make war and destruction, and they don't want their people to be free. So they do it to scare the people into submission.
And you think, in your country, there is prisons?
We have prisoners, yeah.
presence of Donald Trump.
What about Donald Trump?
News and newspaper, dans les infos et tout.
Ouais. Tu peux lire en français, ça va. Je te répondrai en anglais.
Mais comme ça, j'essaie de travailler mon anglais et tout.
Oh, okay. So well, no. So what about? I mean, what's your question about Trump? Like, he's not in Israel right now, you know. But yeah.
Yes, but Trump is first the primary ally.
Sure.
Of, Israel.
Israel is, yeah. I mean, America is the number one ally. Sure, yeah, of course. Yeah.
It's the only one, United States, or there is other allies.
We have lots of allies. France is an ally. France is an ally of Israel. Yeah.
La France, France is not that in the armed conflict like.
France is, you know, actually France is an ally of Israel militarily.
They send a weapon and stuff like that?
A little bit, yeah. We buy some, not much.
Yes, but
France is actually upset at us because we sell a lot of weapons to the world, and we sell more weapons than France does now, and it pisses off the French government. Oh well, guess you got to make better weapons. But yeah, we have a very strong arms industry here. You know, they blocked us last year at the air show, if you know.
And you think Israel will win this war?
Israel won this war.
Won this war already?
Yeah, obviously. The Hamas agreed to give up all the hostages, and they've agreed to give up power. Now, they have to actually give up power, but they signed the paper that says they agree to give up power. So that means we won the war.
Yeah, but if Hamas don't...
Well, then we'll destroy them. If they don't give up power, we'll destroy them. They need to go.
Like on maps, there is nothing left of Palestine when
Why?
When Israel
What?
claimed all the land.
We didn't claim all the land. What do you mean? Like, you mean in Gaza? You mean in Gaza? You mean in Gaza?
Before Gaza, Palestine was much bigger.
When was Palestine much bigger?
Well, il y avait la terre de la Palestine a été plus grande.
Ah, well, but hang on. The land that people called Palestine was the British Mandate of Palestine. It was a British colony. It wasn't an independent country called Palestine. That was just the name that people referred to the land as. And the reason that the British Mandate was made in the first place was to create a Jewish homeland. And they gave, the British and the French divided up the maps, and they gave 80% of that land to the Arabs when they made up a country called Jordan. And the Jews said, you know what, fine, let them have 80% of it. Fine, we'll 100 years ago, we're talking like 1917, the Balfour Declaration, right? And the British, it's thanks to the British, really, that the Mandate of Palestine eventually became Israel. And so they had a really good purpose, even if the execution of it was a bit messed up at times. But their intention was good.
And do you think l'État, comment dire, comment ça se passait avant la guerre? You think it was better?
Avant quelle guerre? Avant quelle guerre?
Avant la guerre entre Israël et le Hamas.
Oh, so before
ça allait mieux.
Yeah, so 2 years ago, yeah, before October 7th, it was relatively peaceful, and we had a ceasefire, a truce between Hamas and Israel, and we weren't shooting at them. We weren't, they were still shooting at us, by the way, but we weren't blasting them with, hundreds of thousands of tons of, bombs and stuff. But whenever they would shoot a rocket at us, usually we would shoot them down. Sometimes they would hit us. And when they did hit us and harm us, then yeah, we would, shoot a shell or something back at where they shot it from. But we weren't like in a hot war with them. We weren't sending in tens of thousands of soldiers into Gaza. But now we have to. We still have to deal with the occasional terrorists coming in from the West Bank or from Gaza trying to sneak across the border. You know, crazy people try to do things. So, you know, and that happens. But it was a much better situation.
National security. Every country has national
Mais in what you said, what is the link with the story of the Shoah or the World Wars and that the Second World War
So,
with the genocide of Jews in
yeah, it was terrible. It was awful. My family went through that. You know, half my family, a lot of, you know, on my mother's side, they all suffered through that. Many people died.
Cette story,
Yeah, it is.
fait ça en cours. On travaille sur ça. Quoi.
Yeah.
Very sad.
All right, brother. I wish you well. It was a nice conversation.
Ouais, une bonne conversation.
Yep.
C'était pacifique et tout.
Yep.
Avoir votre point de vue depuis là-bas, pour moi, c'est intéressant, vous voyez, parce que d'ici, moi j'ai mon point de vue. Je peux
Yeah.
savoir la place de tout le monde. Ça, c'était cool. C'était cool. Merci.
Yeah,
monsieur.
man. Likewise. Ciao.
Fuck you!
Fuck you! Clowns to the left of me.
Have a copy of it.
Fuck Israel.
Thank you.
Fuck Israel.
Thank you, Allah. Hey,
Fuck
what?
Israel.
Oh.
Palestine. Free Palestine.
Okay.
Fuck Israel.
Okay. Sure. How are you going to do that? How are you going to do that? How are you going to do that? Let me ask you. I'm curious.
You're a bad guy. You are Jewish. I hate Jewish.
Ah, there you go. At least you're honest. I like that you're honest. At least you're honest.
I hate you, man. You're Jewish, and and you live in Israel. I
Okay.
hate Israel.
YouTube
bad
loves you.
people.
YouTube's going to love you, bro. YouTube's going to love you.
You're a Jewish.
Man, don't love me. I hate you.
No, I'm definitely putting you there.
Go fuck yourself.
Uh-huh.